this video is going to be of buying used cars in detail and what other things you need to look out for before buying your first used cars in the UK. First thing is, where do you look to buy the car? You could look at the auto dealers, auto traders, local garages, Facebook Market. This is you can buy your car. So I'll let you know what other things you need to look out for while you are trying to buy a car. So once you find the car, just call up the trader and person or the seller directly and arrange a viewing. You can go and view the car, potentially take a test drive as well. I'll be giving you a few of the tips that you would want to check out. So the first thing you need to do is obviously give a visual check of the car, like outside and inside. Good look all around the car for scratches, dents, the rust, or some kind of tell you that the car has been in a crash and there could be more damage that you could actually see it than exist. So give it a good check and check the tire. Make sure there is no cuts and bulges on the tire, and make sure the minimum of 1.6 mm tread depth. Check the alloy wheels. Sometimes you see scuffs on the edges. In general, you gotta think about, unless you're a mechanic, try to check as much as you could. By the look of the car, you'll be able to say how well the car has been taken care of by the previous owner. Once you have a good check of the car, go in the front and check all the lights in the front of your car and the back. Check the headlights, no cracks, things like that. Otherwise, you can tell that the car has been in an accident or a crash. And then you want to take a look inside the car, get into the car and check all the lights, try any functional fault. Your wipers, your rear wipers, your front wipers, your window screen, accessing the side mirrors. Just check the engine size of the car in liters, so you could actually afford the car. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't intend you to be one, but if you have an access to a mechanic, you could have them check the car before you buy. Even if your mechanic approves the car, all car does tend to break down at some point. You can avoid that. However, then think about how much you're going to pay for this car. If you've got a good deal enough already, and you think that it's not worth the price that you're paying, you could always negotiate, and then based on the damage level, you can get a good deal or a good negotiation of the car. One thing I didn't mention is that before getting to go viewing the car, you should make sure your car has MOT. So the MOT is basically a certificate for your car to tell you that it is certified or roadworthy to drive. Car must have an MOT. You could just go online and check the MOT and then also the mileage of the car will be recorded in that. So you need to be careful and check the mileage. Ask about the servicing, because more the mileage, the more prone the car is to break down. So when you go to the dealer, you could just ask them the service history or so the MOT from the dealer if it's not being done, and also ask for this car manual which has the record of the service of the car, how often the car has been serviced. So in that way you can get an idea of how well the car is being maintained. It will help you decide whether you should go for it or no, and would recommend a test drive before you buying it. And just by basic things you want to check is that once you start driving, check the brakes if they're not spongy, check if your steering wheel is not too to very heavy and break on when you put it up for this sort of click. And then depending on the type of car you want to buy, whether on a budget, you could find cars starting from £500, depending on if you want to spend your cash or the money you have, or you want to loan from a bank. If you need financial support or a loan for you to purchase a car, you might have to go to the dealer or the auto traders for you to get your car on installments. To get a car loan in the UK, you should be living in the UK for more than 1 year. You spending the money to buy a car does not end there. Once you buy the car, you have to spend on maintaining the car. There are a few things that you have to pay for, is the road tax and your car insurance, which you cannot avoid if you have to drive here in the UK. Depending on your make of your car and the mileage, and so the road tax depends on the lot of factors and the type of the car you're buying, which ranges from £30 a month to even £200 a month. Then comes your insurance. Since you are going to be an international, you're younger, you might be paying more. If you're older, you might be paying less. The second factor is for how long have you been holding your current license for. The more longer you've held the license, you would be paying less. If your license is new or you just got your license, and this could range somewhere between pounds to £200 a month, depending on type of the cover you would go for. Either it's type of the cover you would go for. You could find a deal, go to the compare market and put in your details, and it will give you the best deal across all the insurance companies, and then you can pick accordingly based on your budget. You could also add on breakdown fee, where in case of emergencies, like where you are stranded and your car broke down on the road, you have 24/7 road assistance. That would be an add-on to your car insurance. £50 to £60 for the MOT test to be done on your car. In case it fails, you might have to fix your car depending on the defects that's failed on the MOT. Overall, you would be spending around, say you buy a car of £1,000 with 1 year MOT, you would be spending £30 a month for on road tax, and you would be spending around £50 for your insurance and breakdown. And then you need to wait until next year to get your MOT done. That would cost you around £60. And then you have servicing done for your car, like full servicing would be around £300 unless your car demands for. So these are the things that you need to look after if you're planning on buying a used car in the UK. Although it seems to be really affordable, you might want to give a thought of the expenditure that comes along with the maintenance of the car. Well, hope I've covered most of the tips for you to buy your used car in the UK. Hope you like the video. If you do, please like. I'll be posting more such videos. Please do subscribe my channel. I make informative videos for those who are coming to the UK soon to make their lives easy. Thanks for watching.